What's up, fellow humans? My name is Botanic and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, where we have left off right after the events on Temperantia and somehow got up here, back to the Indoline Praetorium. I have no idea how, and I have no idea what happened to Fan/Haze, but now that we're here, let's go to the Praetor's study in Indoline Sanctum. Okay. Playing as Zeke right now, and also I played a bit more while not recording, just for fun, and we got a new rare blade, although I just used a common core crystal because I just wanted a blade with a specific field skill, and I just wanted a common blade for that with earth element, and then I got to her, so yeah. But I think I'm not gonna put in her cutscene here because it wasn't really that interesting, and it's quite a bit of work. So, yeah, we got her. And where the fuck are we supposed to? Oh, over here. Ah, can I sit on the throne? This is a pretty small throne, actually. Yes. Ah, Sinello. Let's talk to Sinello. Cutscene, I think. Ah, this kind of cutscene. Through here is the venue for the Summit of Nations. Ooh, sounds pretty badass. I must apologize, but entry is forbidden to all but the official representatives of each nation. I guess this is as far as we go. Yes, Bridget and I will proceed to the summit. I'm coming with you. And so are you, Mithra, remember? I guess. I'm not sure I like it, but I suppose I have to play my part in all this. Rex, you head back to our chambers with the others and wait for us. No problems. Be careful in there, okay, Mithra? Don't worry, I'll handle this just fine. Okay.
My deepest thanks to you for agreeing to this ceasefire, Queen Rakura, Emperor Nile.
As I recall from the Assyrian treaty of 350 years ago, the Praetorium was to refrain from intervention in times of war. And yet here you are intervening. But I trust you have a suitable justification, Your Eminence.
Naturally. But first, to ensure impartiality in these negotiations, may I present Nira, acting chairman of the Argentum Trade Guild. Furthermore, representing the Tantalese, His Highness the Crown Prince Ozikairis Brunev Tantal will also be attending.
The Crown Prince? The prodigal Prince of Tantal?
What a spectacle! Seems the Praetor has as much clout around here as ever.
Could we not just take them out here and now?
Good point. All the principal nations' heads gathered here? It'd make things easy later.
The way to the world tree must first be opened. Wiping out mankind is the easy part. We could manage that ourselves.
Even so...
That isn't our only goal, remember? We must wait for the stage to be set.
Is Jin serious about this?
Yeah. I've been wondering that myself.
Oh, he's serious. He always is. He will annihilate mankind, and then... he will kill the architect.
Now, it seems Mor Ardain has been accused of a unilateral breach of treaty in this matter. Emperor Nile, I open the floor to you. Is there anything you wish to say?
While we are still conducting investigations into the cause, it cannot be denied that weaponry belonging to our forces was discharged against Uriah. Regardless of any possible reason and circumstance, we are prepared to offer recompense for this grave offence.
So you want to settle this with money?
We will provide any compensation deemed necessary.
Perhaps I'm misunderstanding. To my ears, it sounds almost as if you mean to imply that the blame for these offences does not lie with your Majesty at all.
We are investigating. I ask that we not draw any hasty conclusions.
What need is there for investigation? I believe a cause has already been established. There are witnesses.
And that would be? What a preposterous notion. The people you speak of are merely a terrorist group. How could they possibly command that measure of...
It's the truth. I, Ozyclyrus, swear this in the name of King Eulogimenus Tantal.
Can confirm ex-chairman Banner give these people some kind of supplies. Military supplies, methinks. And in great number, yes.
But why would...
What if I were to tell you that the Aegis Malus, who raised the world 5 centuries ago, was involved?
Ridiculous. Everyone knows he disappeared in a blaze of flame.
He's very much alive, believe me. That arsehole, the Aegis, has confronted us in person. And if my word is not enough for you...
A blade? But that core crystal...
This is another Aegis, named Mithra. Your Highness has heard of her, surely?
So the rumors that reached us were true. Who is its driver?
If you knew that, I dare say your surprise would be even greater. But that is not the matter we are here to discuss, Your Highness. This is a dire situation.
"6 o'clock already. Mithra's been in there for a long time now.
We've just got to trust them. They're dealing with the leaders of whole nations. It's not like there's anything you or me can do to help.
Ugh.
I've noticed something about Malos. He's an Aegis, but you wouldn't know it from how he's fighting. I'm pretty sure he's damaged in some way.
You mean he can't use the full extent of his powers?
The wounds I dealt in our battle long ago may not be completely healed. His end goal is Elysium. He wants to go back to the place he was born. There he can heal until his powers have recovered. If Malos is allowed to restore himself,
the horrors of 5 centuries past will return.
Or worse still, Malos' goal is simple. He means to destroy humanity in its entirety.
Why would anyone desire that?
Perhaps he doesn't even need a reason. It seems to be a deep-seated drive. An instinct. As natural as breathing.
All of this is my responsibility.
Praetor Malthus? Whatever do you mean?
It was none other than I who awakened Malos and unleashed him upon the world.
So, Your Eminence, the rumor that you were once Malos' driver is...
I never intended to obscure the truth. It is writ plain for all to see in history books. I was a fool. It was to prevent such foolishness that all passage to the World Tree was forbidden after the Aegis War. However, it has become apparent that the laws of men do not apply to Malos. The time may have come to lift that restriction. I appreciate this.
Don't think you've earned my trust. But since Rex is going to Elysium, their paths are bound to cross. That's all.
I'm surprised. You seem so devoted to the boy.
It's for both our sakes. But you, Amalthus, who is it that you're living for?
Morning, folks. You're looking a bit better slept than yesterday. Pretty much. Fan's state funeral is to be held today. Oh no, Fan. Yeah, I think it was meant to be happening in Saurus Plaza, right outside the sanctum. You'll be going, right, chum? Yes, it would be wrong for me not to. Saurus Plaza, very not far away. Very not far. Yeah, okay. Time to go, quick. Master Paul's so bossy sometimes. Oh man. Okay, yeah, let's just leave it like that. Yeah, I also don't trust Praetor Amalthus yet. Oh, Mark is not in our party. Okay. The side quest, but not now. Don't fall down, dude. Don't fall down, jumps down. Okay. Oh, also, well, not regarding the cutscenes, but I mentioned a few episodes earlier, wait, before I go into the cutscene area, mentioned a few episodes earlier that I would like to do the voices for the characters when I read their dialogue, but it's pretty difficult for most of the characters because I'm not a native English speaker and they have a pretty strong accent, and I just can't. Maybe sometime after I practice it a bit, probably while not recording, just practice it on my own, I can try that. But yeah, right now I'm just reading everything in my normal voice. Maybe change it a little bit sometimes for like rams or something. But okay, there's been an open causing trouble. Hints considered. Okay. Wasn't this a side quest? Okay. Well then. Oh yeah, it's part of a side quest. Ah, I remember. That's why. Okay, so we can talk to the other guy as well. Okay, let's just go to the funeral now.
I guess they did call her a goddess. The state funeral makes sense. Shouldn't you be with him?
He's a boy. Best not to bother them at times like this.
I expected you'd be more clingy. You really are different from her.
Actually, letting him be was more her idea than mine.
Really? Pirates? Get out. So wait, you're saying you want to go be clingy or what?
I'll burn you.
I kid. Sheesh. It's weird though.
What is?
I mean, don't you think it's odd? Normally, if a blade or its driver dies, it'll just go back to being a core crystal. So why is Fan just dead?
I did wonder the same thing. There's only one way I know for a dead blade to keep its physical form. Remember Minoth? I mean Cole. He was a flesh eater.
Yeah.
But Fan wasn't a flesh eater. I can say that for sure.
What's that?
That's the shape of Fan's core crystal. Well, how it used to be.
But now it's a triangle.
Rex and I are quite a unique case, but this is different still.
How's it different?
If a blade shares its core with another, its shape changes in a uniform fashion. In our case, the center part went to Rex, and the outer part to us. I don't know why that is, but it seems to be a rule.
But Fans isn't like that.
Exactly. It looks more like someone stole her core, doesn't it?
Someone stole her core? Oh yeah, what I didn't talk about before this cutscene. Jin wants to kill the architect. Jin wants to literally kill God. Dude! That's not cool. Okay, that was quite the grand funeral ceremony. It spoke volumes as to just how much Fallon was loved by her people. The goddess of Indra won't be an easy position to replace. Hey, Rex, what are you going to do from here on out? If we're going to reach the World Tree, we'll need the Praetor's help, but... Master Rex, there you are. Praetor Amathus wishes to speak with you. He is waiting in the audience chamber. That's perfect timing, then maybe he wants to talk about the World Tree? I'm afraid I cannot say. Well, there is only one way to find out. Let's get ourselves on over to that audience chamber then. My god, can you just walk outside here? See the sun for once? Well, okay, it was just outside for the ceremony, but okay. Hey Henry, is the part of the side quest. One of the side quests that I got from the plaza, I believe. Not reading all the dialogue. Okay, and let's go back to the audience chamber. Walk back and forth here. But okay, we get a lot of... shut up, phone. We gotta get a lot of plot stuff here. That's really cool. This game goes a lot more into like full-out war and serious like political discussions about the last yeah, the last few humans trying to survive than I expected. That's cool. Okay, and you have to walk all the stairs there. So many stairs in this game. Jeez. Oh yeah, also Nia's character is still the best, I think. Her dialogue is just so good. And voice acting. I really like the English voice acting for Nia. Not so much the Japanese.
My apologies. Did I keep you waiting?
No, not really. What were you doing?
I was cleansing the core crystals. It markedly increases their resonance success rate. Bonding with the crystal carries certain risks, you understand.
I know.
When I became the driver of an Aegis, this power was awakened in me.
So, I might be able to do it too?
Who knows? Different people are cut out for different things.
Right, yeah.
Now then, my work is done for the day. Come with me.
A special envoy? To Tantal? Me?
Correct. Behold. As a salvager, I imagine you are already aware, but this is Allrest, the world we currently inhabit. We make our home on Titans, moving in circles around the World Tree. And here lies the Great Void. This void came into being 500 years ago. It did not exist prior to that.
So I've heard. It's in our way anyway. It stopped us reaching the World Tree.
The Great Void is carved from the Cloud Sea by a monstrous beast known as Ophion.
Wait, you mean that thing?
To be precise, it is an artifice, a servant of the Aegis.
Of Mithra?
So that thing is Mithra's. Then what did it attack us for? Doesn't make sense.
Ophion was felled in the ancient battle with Malos, sinking below the clouds. This means someone must have revived it.
Correct.
And you're saying that someone was Zeke's home country, Tantal?
Yes. They gave Ophion one directive: to ensure that none approach the World Tree. They sought to prevent a repeat of the horrors of the Aegis War, so an obstacle was created, the Great Void.
How did they manage a feat like that?
As I've said, mankind is regressing. Only one artifact remains that can rescind Ophion's orders, and it lies in Tantal.
It's called the Omega Feta, and it's guarded by the royal family. I'll take you to it.
I've prepared your envoy documents already. Your quest is to set foot in Elysium, correct? Malos and his ilk will surely seek the Omega Feta for themselves. I would ask you to reach Elysium before they do, and inform me of what you find there. Do it as a favor for a once foolish old man, and so that people may have a future in this dying world.
Okay, so I guess we have to move on to Tantal next, because Crown Prince of Tantal, that's what he is the Crown Prince of, and it's like the... Wait, how many more Titans are left? I don't know, but okay. So, Zeke, you're going to be guiding us to Tantal, right? Sure I am. But let's head back to our chambers before we talk about it. This isn't exactly a place for discussing stuff. Back to our room? Got it. Okay. Zeke is suddenly a lot more serious. It's good. Adds to the character. Okay, now let's just fast travel, because we have to go from one place to the other constantly. And we can fast travel to right next to the chambers.
And where you?
Okay.
Let us go.
And let's just continue right away. Are we gonna get to fighting in this episode? I don't know. Let's see. We've prepared your rooms. I presume you'll be wanting to take your leave soon. Please make sure you're well rested before you set out once more. Rest.
We can reach Tantal by ship, but once we're there, we'll need to do a spot of walking.
So we're travelling with Shell, you? Never thought I'd see the day.
I think you'll find I make a fantastic ally.
Luck of Zeke not so great. Bet we shipwrecked by tomorrow.
Cheeky furball.
We're all gonna die.
Hey, Zeke. You said before that Torna concerned you too. What did you mean by that?
What? Oh, yeah, that. I don't know about those clowns, but Torna, the country that fell 500 years ago, they were the ancestors of us Tantalese. The people of Tantal are descended from Adam, the hero of Torna who escaped its destruction.
So, after Pyra fell asleep, Adam escaped to Tantal?
That's right.
That is the first I've heard of it. I have studied much history, but this story never featured. Most peculiar.
We're humble. Don't really like to brag about it. The only real trace left is in this here sigil of the royal family.
So why did you awaken Hayes?
Because her power was of great use to me. Indol has found itself under attack from Torna a number of times. She was necessary in driving them back.
Really? Then why don't you seem to have any others? Blades, that is.
Driver though I may be, I am no fighter. Besides, I find the warrior monks here so reliable. They get the job done.
If you say so. I wonder, do you know why Torna are using the name of a dead country?
Jin was a blade of Torna once. Loyalty and nostalgia. Who can say? Perhaps both.
Is that really all there is to it?
You don't think so?
I don't know much about what happened while I slept. There are no written records, either. All we have is stories passed down.
And you think that is insufficient? History is a murky thing. Only those present can truly know what took place.
But weren't you one of those present?
And that is why I offer you my cooperation.
I guess we'll find out if we go to Tantal.
Right, let's head for a greater sport. Oh, Pyro's back. Can we make it a leisurely... whatever. Leisurely walk, I guess. Why? It's been yonks since I last went home to Tantal. Yonks? I've been thinking of Indal as my home so long now, it feels weird to leave. I want to enjoy my last moments here. You can be shockingly sentimental sometimes. I know, shocking, isn't it? Shut up, you two. Gotta take some Indoline presents for the folk you haven't seen in a while. Ha, as if my old man would want any of that. Come on, let's start walking. To a gracious port. You could grab a swing of Odifa along the way. They don't have that stuff in Tantal, so this could be our last chance. I said shut up already. We bought some of that earlier. Last episode, or 2 episodes ago, I think. Okay, so we can go to Tantal now. Okay, blah blah blah, yeah, side quest stuff. Nice. Okay. And even more side quest stuff, yeah, sure, let's do that as well. So much dialogue, jeez. Yeah. He kind of looks like, what's he called again? Zuo and the other guy. One of those kind of looked like that little kid. With the grey hair and the glasses. Stuff. Okay. Can we fast travel to there real quick? Over there. Yeah. Nice. I think our goal here is the Odifa thing.
Let us go.
Yeah. I believe it's up there. Is there nothing else to the Indoline Praetorium? Is it just this city?
Tensions seem high.
From what I gather, it seems an official summit is to be held between Morardain and Uriah.
A summit? You mean about the recent penship? But I thought...
Didn't Praetor Amalthus get them to stop and sort it all out?
Perhaps there are some discussions they would prefer Indol not to be privy to.
Besides, Uriah doesn't like to associate too closely with Indol. They'd hate to be seen as acquiescing to the Praetor's will. Got to keep up appearances, you know.
Acquiescing? You what?
Like letting him tell them what's what.
For such a spanner, you sure use some big words. How come?
Stop calling me that! Buzz off, kitty no-mates! Anyway, this summit would explain why Morag isn't around.
Indeed. She has much to attend to.
Shared sovereignty over Gormott.
Yes. I don't think anything less will be sufficient to placate them.
The Senate would never approve it.
I can overrule them by decree. Of course, I would need to secure Senator Roderick's cooperation.
Imperial decree? If it's come to that, Well, then I cannot dissent. I cannot help but admire your courage, your majesty.
That means a lot, coming from you.
Acting Chairman Nira.
Sorry for intrude. Is emergency, so Nira take liberty of drop by unannounced.
You certainly look troubled, Chairman. So, what is this emergency you speak of?
Well...
Well, what? Come on, game. Stupid cliffhanger. Okay, let's buy a default. Yeah. Let's buy 3, why not? We have the money. Okay, and let's go to the port. Okay. But yeah, as a crown prince of such a royal land, Tantal, which used to be the fallen country, golden country, I think, from the DLC. It's got, oh.
So, we can make our way to Tantal from here. I assume the Praetor has a ship waiting for us.
Hey, Shalad.
What?
Are we really gonna just leave Morag behind?
Who's leaving anyone? She's got her own priorities, you know?
Yeah, but still.
Anyway, her schedule is filled with official duties right now.
For sure. It's just a bit of a shame is all. You know, since we came all this way together.
I guess I know how you feel, chum. Huh? Speak of the devil?
Banner's going for the summit.
On top of everything, an assassination attempt?
If blood gets spilled at the summit, it'll mean war.
War's good for business, after all. I guess he wants to use that to get himself back in with the guild.
Why, that little? I was wondering where he'd slunk off to. What a sneaky git.
It seems Acting Chairman Nira wishes to take care of this incident covertly, to avoid it reflecting badly upon the guild.
So you came to us?
If we mobilize the army, the whole thing will become public.
Oh, I get it. So we're a more convenient solution.
I'm not forcing you. If you refuse, Bridget and I will do what we can alone.
Ah, come off it, lady. You wouldn't even think of dragging us into this, if you thought you could handle it on your own.
I suppose not. You know Bana as well as I. There's no telling what he might be plotting.
According to Acting Chairman Nira, several giant weapons were being built at the factory where we last saw him. And one of them is currently unaccounted for.
Giant weapons?
Got it. Besides, you know, we've got our own score to settle with him.
Thank you. It will be easier to focus on my duties knowing you are on the case. Good luck.
Leave it to us.
Main story quest. Banner the Schema. Sorry. That effect is active quest, yes. There gonna be more? No, okay. So... Oh shit, look at all those objectives up there. Okay, what I was about to say is that if you're gonna be the crown prince of such a royal land, which used to be the fallen kingdom, golden country, whatever, of Torna, then you gotta have to have some fancy words in your in your arsenal. Okay, know anything about a black market merchant who's been up to no good here in Indor? There was one request I thought was decidedly suspicious. We had a Nopon fellow asking about supplies of poisonous substances. Classic. I told him we do not handle such items here, of course, and he left soon after. But from what I hear, he's been asking around other places too. Who knows what he might be plotting. Much thanks. Okay. Let's go talk to these here. Okay, a lot of talking. Should I read all that? I do wonder. Myself, I am a Danian, yet I live under the protection of Indor. And the Ryans... okay, this is nothing to do with... okay, thank you for that. You just ignored our question. Okay, hello, little Gomotti girl. I saw these weird bird people. Not like Nopon, but a bit bigger than that, and really birdy looking. Yeah, those little guards that attacked us in the factory. I think I saw pictures of them before in a picture book, but I can't remember what they're called. Turkin, right? That's it, they're called Turkin, yeah. Thanks, that was really bugging me. But what would a bunch of Turkin be doing in a place like this? Much thanks. Okay. Yeah, definitely plotting something. Stupid banner. How did he even escape from there? Good one for you. Some kind of ingredients with a monstrously foul odor were carried into the Danian Titan vessel. The stench was so strong I can still smell it on my clothes. There were other ingredients too, weird and wonderful, a lot of them. I don't know what they're for, but I can't be our average recipes. Okay, weird. There's still that barrel up there. By the way, I found a way to get to that barrel, but we don't have the stuff to open it, so yeah. No treasure for us yet from that barrel. Okay, I'm just gonna skip through this. Okay, that took weirdly long to show the dialogue, but that's fine. Okay, Arco. Good doggy. Okay, he very much looks like exactly the guy that we fought in the city in Uraya, the capital of Uraya. Once we came in there, he attacked us. Well, he attacked a little girl, then we intervened, but then he attacked us. Okay, blah blah blah, yeah. And down there, okay. Let's just jump down here. Nice. And way over there somewhere? Wait, that's way too far away, isn't it? The fuck? Where are they? Oh, they're in the ship. Okay, damn it. The summit will be held aboard this Titan battleship, so we have no need to fear attacks from the outside. This door is the only entrance, and it will not be opened until just before the summit. To admit Queen whatever. We have not allowed a single suspicious individual to pass this point. As such, there's no need to fear attack from within either. Much thanks. Okay. It's weird. It's weird. Oh shit. I was living on the edge, and now I'm dying on the edge. Well, beyond the edge rather. But that was a shortcut. Okay. Know anything about... yeah. Perhaps there are untoward intentions on the more Ardain side. But I can assure you that we of Uraya have no intentions of trying anything funny. The word of Queen Rekara is absolute. We trust in our queen, and as she wills it, we gladly put our weapons aside. There is no need for concern. That makes sense. He has horns. Damn. Of course, if the queen ordered me to take up arms, I would gladly fight tooth and nail against those Adenian dogs. Oh shit. You would do well not to forget that. Thanks. Okay. Quest update. Take a break at Indol's Inn and see if we can make heads or tails of the information you gathered. I didn't really listen to most of the... but okay, that's fine. Right, the inn is over here, yeah. Okay. We've gathered quite a bit of information now. Yeah, and plenty of it blatantly bogus. But there were some rumors in there that did bug me a bit. Time to sort out the real dirt from the baseless suspicion. Oh, detective time. Maybe you just poisoned the food. First, we clear up basic premise. Who is targeting the Summit of Nations? It is former Chairman Banner. Masterpon forget already? No, Tora not that stupid. It's traditional for deducing to start by listing information everybody know. Proper flow is for Rex to think carefully and provide answer. Okay, okay. On to the next basic premise then. Where is the summit to be held? Ardanian Titan battleship. It's inside the Titan battleship from Mor Ardain. Yes, that's right. Seems like Banner is planning an assassination, but what method do you think he might be using? Sinking the whole battleship? Stabbing? Poison? I think the method might be poison. Yeah, the ship's totally secure from the outside, and only trustworthy people will be attending after all. I guess the only method that really leaves is tampering with the food. But when would the poison be added, and to what exactly? Okay, now I don't know this, because I didn't listen. The main meal at the banquet, the drinking water for the conference. Probably drinking water. Maybe they contaminate the drinking water at the conference. But did we not hear that the main conference would be attended by select trustworthy individuals? It might be possible to contaminate the water supply before the conference begins, might it not? If it were me, I wouldn't even drink any water from a conference like that. Can't be too careful around people who don't know... people you don't know very well. Is that how it works? Maybe there's a more effective method. Well, okay, then the main meal. It's got to be the meal at the banquet, right? Yes, I can hardly imagine the VIPs will be preparing their own food. I'd quite like to see Mark and Bridget try cooking for a banquet. And someone was saying they'd seen lots of weird ingredients being... Ah, yeah, I remember. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm stupid. Indeed, there were. Suspicious big box carried inside too. Could the strong flavored ingredients be to hide the taste of the poison? You're sharp, Rex. I bet that's exactly what they're for. The only question left is who will be carrying out the poisoning itself. Let's see now. Refugees, Turken, people of Turken. Could it be those Turken? The ones that girl was talking about? Banner used Turken as minions before. Tor I remember from Artificial Blade Factory in Mordain. I can see how they might be more convenient for him than hiring professional assassins there. Yeah, but you think Turken know the first thing about cooking? I don't know about that. Listen, I think we're just going round in circles here. If you know somebody's probably gonna poison the food, why don't we go check out the battleship itself? Good point. Regardless of who's carrying it out, we should act fast if we're going to stop this plot. That's settled then. Everybody go to dining hall of Adanian battleship. How are we gonna get in there though? It's closed off. We're only open for the queen. It seems that Banner is planning to put poison in the food at an important banquet. Find a way to stop him. Okay. Quest update. Banner the schema. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, a pretty big thing happened recently. Somehow I forgot to talk about this earlier. I got my IB result. Why is the door just open now? Whatever. I got my IB results, and I got a 33 overall. My international baccalaureate from high school. The fuck was that? What's inside that box? Oh, it's the giant weapon, isn't it? Is it the giant artificial blade? Oh, what's her name again? I forgot. Ah, Rosa. Might be. Looks quite familiar, actually. Oh yeah, this is where we were before. Where we fought, what was he called again? Ah! The other dude from Gormod. With the giant blade. Ah, I forgot his name. Whatever. So yeah, I finished my IB pretty well. Very pleased with that. And yeah, I remember all this. And so yeah, I'm finished with school now. Forever. Never going back there. So that's pretty dang awesome. Okay, that's the banquet hall. Oh yeah, they're all the Turken in there. Anything else I can find around here? I remember battling all these guards. Yeah, and here was the guard that threw a grenade in my face and somehow missed. Still don't understand how that even works. But okay, let's go inside the banquet hall then.
Stop everything! Hold it!
What?
play dumb. Poison! That food is poisoned!
Poison? You kids crazy in brains.
We're past talking! Quick, grab him!
Yeah!
Is this a good idea to just battle the cooks from the royal banquet? Just scream around, poison! The food is poison! And the guards just stand around the corner there. Are they not gonna look what's happening in here? We're killing their cooks, but okay, that's fine. So yeah, let's fight as Zeke with all 3 blades. I'm gonna switch between them to show them off. But first let's use our arts here. Oh, that should have used as a front attack, but that's fine. Oh, I should have used the launch as well, actually. Damn it. Launch effect from it, because the enemy was toppled. Okay, let's switch to Korra. Okay, yeah, toppled, good, but I can't switch back to Pandoria right now, so I can't launch them. Okay, this is their effect attack, yeah, so we hit all 3, I believe. And let's switch to Azami with a railgun. This is not the railgun from her specifically. I upgraded it and now it just has a standard look because it's just way better. It also looks pretty neat, but well, that also looks pretty neat, that effect. Okay, Tora start with heat. Okay, maybe actually not start. We're just gonna kill the Turkin instantly with that. So yeah. Wait, I can topple. Oh, too late. Already dead. He's already dead. Okay, and fight the next dude. Next bird dude. Oh god, I launched him onto the table. Don't stand on the table. That's not hygienic. Hygienic, whatever. Hey, I launched him. Yes. Now front attack. Yeah, charge your sword. Nice. Boom. And yeah, use your special now. I'm gonna switch target and use my stage 4 special with Pandoria. Okay. And destroy. Excellent. Okay, anyone still at full health? No. Okay, the other. Wait. Who has the most health? This one. Okay, so let's use our chain attack against him. Ultimate Lightning Fury Slash. Oh, that's another attack, but it's just fun to say. Oh, that's surprisingly not a large amount of damage, but that's fine. Okay. Ow! Don't jump against me. Take this. Electrocute him. Okay, and awesome. I'm gonna go collect those coins back there. You just continue fighting. Thank you. Yes. Good. Okay, good dude. No, destroy this guy. And the other one is already dead? No, almost. Okay. Who's gonna die first? Who wants to go first? I'm gonna have to charge my art, yeah. Nice. Don't hit the ground like that.
Please wait!
Papoonin! What are you doing here?
What silly question! It's Papoonin who hire world-famous band of gourmet chefs, fire dragons!
World-famous?
Gourmet chefs.
Moradane, very insistent, want only very best food for important summit. Papoonin work wings to bone finding chefs, and now what this?
So you mean...
These guys are just a bunch of cooks.
I did think they were not putting up much of a fight.
Then this food is actually...
Delicious! I could eat this stuff forever!
What friend doing? Very expensive food now go to waste!
Sorry! We really did think they were here to murder someone.
Murder? What this nonsense friends talk? I demand compensation. Friends have no idea how much time and money Papunin spent on this.
An explosion?
Huh? From where?
Hey, what's going on?
Explosion in the hangar! Right when everyone was busy with Queen Rakura's arrival. It's really bad.
The Queen is here? This is it?
Rex, we need to hurry.
Yeah.
Hey! Hey, wait! Hey! No running away! Compensation!
Well, okay, that was the giant suspicious box, I believe. Hey, they're alive again. Can we battle them again? Nope. Compensation cooks. Oh, yeah, I can see they're not that skilled as before. Wait. Where did all the food go? I wanted some of that. Oh, hey, they're little balls. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Wasn't much talking in this episode, because most of it was just cutscenes, but that's fine. Episode is long, it should be long enough now. Maybe even a bit too long. Wait, head Fire Dragon? So they are still Fire Dragon members. Okay, so we didn't kill all the Fire Dragon members, that's good. Sorry, Papunin. Compensation! But okay, yeah, I wanted to actually talk more about how, yeah, the fact that I'm finished with the IB now and school overall and all that stuff, but I don't know, I'm tired today. I was tired yesterday as well, so I didn't even do anything for YouTube yesterday. I don't know, it's, I first have to properly realize that I'm finished with school and everything, so I can really get hyped about it. And, yeah, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that I have to, yeah, think about with university and, yeah, like chemistry intensive course and, like crash course, and, Dutch as well, because I'm going to Dutch university and the bachelor is in Dutch and then the master's is in English. So yeah, all sorts of stuff. And yeah, just weather is pretty right now, very grey, and yeah, I'm just tired, and it's still very warm in here, although the weather is very very grey like that. But okay, enough rambling. Okay, but I will probably talk about all that stuff a little bit more in the next episode, and I think I will have some more energy again then, and there will be less cutscenes and more fighting, and then I can commentate more, so better. So yeah, but I hope you still enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!